Welcome reception learners to lesson number 43. My name is Lee and this is my friend Baby Bear, and we will be doing some learning with you today. If you joined us for our last lesson, you might remember that we learnt about location and words that tell us the way to go or move. We also learnt about how symbols can help us read information. I wonder, did you get a chance to create a car park? We did. It was really great fun. Today's learning intention for today's lesson is to use words that describe position and direction in play. These are our positional words that we'll be focusing on this lesson. Next to, on top, behind, inside, between, near, and in front. I wonder if you've heard of these words before. I'm ready to play a game. Are you, Baby Bear? In this game, we are going to use positional language to describe objects on a special picture that I've created for you, Baby Bear. What you're going to do is you're going to listen really carefully, and I'd like you to do this at home as well. So Baby Bear, I hope you've got your listening ears on, and I'm going to use my knowledge of directional and positional language to describe what is on my picture. But this is a tricky bit. I'm not going to show you the picture. So you're going to take all of the information that I give you and you're going to put that information in your head, and then you're going to visualize that information. And what that means is that you're going to see it in your head, not the actual picture, but the picture in your head. Then what we're going to do is we're going to compare the picture you have in your head to the picture that I have painted for Baby Bear. Are you ready? Now, Baby Bear, you can't see this, so I'm going to turn you around and get your listening ears ready. Are you ready at home? I'm going to describe the picture. Listen carefully. You might want to close your eyes. I find that helps me. Okay, at the top of the picture, I have a blue sky. Then in the middle of the picture, still at the top, I have a big yellow sun. Just below the yellow sun, I have two clouds. They're different sizes, but they're just below the sun. So the sun is actually in between the clouds. Down the bottom of the page, at the very bottom, I have got some long, wavy grass. It goes from one side of the page all the way across to the other side. At the middle of the page, coming up from the bottom, I've got a big, beautiful mushroom. And the mushroom has a red cap on top, and it has lots and lots and lots of white dots. Underneath the cap, there is a white stem. And lurking behind the stem, poking its head out, is a tiny green bug saying hi. That's lots of information, isn't it? I've given you information about the different objects on the picture and where they're located on the page. I wonder how you went visualizing that, getting that picture in your head. Are you ready to compare? Let's see. Are you ready, Baby Bear? You can turn around and let's see. I'm going to show you my picture. Can you see the positions and can you see the objects just as I described them? Let's remember, I said there was a blue sky up the top, and then in the middle, a round yellow sun. Just below the sun, I had 2 clouds of different sizes, and the sun is between them. Then at the bottom of the page, going from one side to the other, is lots of long, wavy green grass. Then in the middle of the page, I have a beautiful big mushroom with a red cap and lots of white dots. We have a white stem, and lurking around from behind the stem is a tiny green bug saying, "Hi." I wonder, was your picture the same in your head as the picture that I painted for Baby Bear? Was it the same for you, Baby Bear? It was? Great. Well, guess what, Baby Bear? We're going to now get ready to play a really exciting game with our small world materials. Let's get organised. Baby Bear and I have been working really hard to set up our next small world play experience together. We love playing with animals and we love setting up safari parks. And today we're going to use our knowledge of positional language to place animals in their home within our safari park. So what we've done is I've put some different spaces here on the table ready for Baby Bear and I to play with. But I wonder if you think that I've put things in the right spot. Let's take a look at what I've set up. At the front here on my table, I have set up a blue pond to represent some water in our safari park. And just behind that, I've set up a yellow piece of paper, and Baby Bear and I thought that that could represent sand, like a desert. Behind that, I've got some green grass here, and I've also got some leaves that we're putting on top. And we thought that that represented a jungle. Do you think so? Next to that here, we've got some rocks, because we thought we would have some animals that would like to climb on top of the rocks. And right next to that, we've got a little bit of a rock that is also got a cave, so an animal could go inside. Next to the grass here, we've got some trees. And in front of the trees, we've got a log that we thought something could go on top or underneath. I wonder what animals are going to live in the different spaces we've set up in our safari park. I wonder if you could help me. I've got my basket of animals and I'm ready to play. Are you ready to play, Baby Bear? I know, we're always ready to play. All right, let's choose an animal and then together we can work out where the animal can call home. Have a look. Our first animal is a lion. I wonder where the lion could go. Let's remember all the different spaces that we've set up. I think the lion could go on top of the rocks. On top. The lion can then look down and see everyone in the safari park and all of the other animals. Let's see what else is in here. Next is a turtle. Where do you think the turtle could go? Baby Bear, what do you think? Yeah, you're right. I think it could go inside the pond, in the water, and it could also go on top of the water. Next animal. Oh, this is one of my favourites. Is it yours too? A beautiful elephant. Where do you think the elephant might live? I'm thinking it could go in the jungle, over here just behind the leaves. Let's see what we've got next. Oh, we've got two animals. They're the same animals, but they look a little different. Two zebras. Where do you think the zebras could go? I'm thinking that these zebras are hungry, so I'm going to put them beside the green grass. They can do some munching of the juicy, juicy green grass. The next animal in my basket is a camel. Where do you think the camel could go? I think on the sand, on top of the sand. Next, we have a little lion cub. Let's remember, where did we put the other lion? Let's take a look. This lion is on top of the rock. Maybe we should put the little cub in front of the rocks. What else is in our basket, baby bear? A crocodile. Any ideas where we should put the crocodile? Yeah, let's put the crocodile in the pond. This one is a snake, a slippery, slithery snake. Any ideas where we could put the snake in the safari park? I think snakes like to hide away, don't they? I think we could put the snake under the log. Under. Oh, look, a tiny little bunny rabbit. Do you know this bunny rabbit needs to make sure it keeps itself safe? Let's take a look at a spot where the bunny could be safe. Carefully and quietly, let's put the bunny rabbit inside the cave. Inside, nice and safe, away from the lions. And our last animal in our safari park is a beautiful owl. Where do you think the owl would live? You're right, on top of the trees. Let's put the owl on top of the tree. Wow, I'm really happy with our safari park. Our basket is now empty and we've set up our park. And we've used lots of information that we have learnt around positional language to locate and to place everything in its own home where it's nice and safe and sound. Do you know, you could create your own safari park at home. You could use loose parts, you can create your own small world, and you could get a piece of paper and something to write with, and you could draw one as well. And you can use your knowledge of positional language to name up all the different spots that you place your animals. Today, while we've been playing with our safari game and we've been visualising our pictures, we were using our knowledge of positional language. Let's remember those words. We've been looking at the word next to, on top, behind, inside, between, near, and in front. Thank you so much for joining us and playing with us today. We had so much fun learning and playing together, and we hope to see you next time. Bye. Say bye, baby bear. Bye.